Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Spending the Day with Q and J. I'm Q, he's J, and tell him what's going on today.
Today we have a special guest. We have Chris Whalen from Wyoming, and there he is waving, and he is super excited for the big news of the day. He told me he's not going to sleep for a week because Tom Brady is retiring. Yes, it's true. Oh, and Chris, check it out. See, I had to wear my Eagles Super Bowl shirt just to celebrate because we beat Tom Brady.
Yeah, you guys got that one in the bank. I love that. That'll be a feather you guys will always have in your cap.
There you go. Only team you ever beat in the Super Bowl.
Huh?
That's the only team the Eagles ever beat in the Super Bowl, so
Hey.
beating Tom Brady. When you beat the GOAT, you got to be happy.
And they did it with a backup quarterback and a trick play. I thought it was awesome.
And even some questionable refereeing at the end, but we'll take whatever we can get.
Hey. Yeah, you had to. But the NFC East, I was telling you earlier, they owned Brady. His only losses came to the Giants and the Eagles.
Yeah, they kind of took care of him.
Yeah, they did. They had his number. That's, with the Giants teams, if I was Cincinnati right now and I was their offensive coordinator, I'd look at exactly how those Giants teams played the Patriots back then, because Steve Spagnuolo was the defensive coordinator then with the Giants, and I think he's going to be pulling out the same tricks with Kansas City now that he's there.
That's probably that's a pretty good observation because that's what he knows. He's going to bring four guys, and he's going to sit back and try to make a mistake.
Yeah, you look at that one win by the Giants when he was defensive coordinator. That was a really prolific offense. I mean, the Patriots were whooping everybody by big numbers.
They were undefeated going in with Randy Moss.
Yes, they were. They were undefeated going in, and they had put up so many points that, Brady laughed at whenever he heard what Strahan said they wouldn't score more than 17.
Uh-huh.
and they held true to it, and that's what I'd be looking at, because I don't know, I'm a Steelers fan through and through, so I can't really say anything great about the Bengals. I've watched them. I think we're anointing Joe Burrow's a little early, but he got into the championship game, and they did beat the Chiefs once. I think. How do you guys think the game's going to go? I think it's going to come out that it'll be kind of even, and then the Chiefs are just going to show them why they don't belong to be there right now.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Nope.
I think old Joe Cool there, I think he's going to make a mistake early, and I think it's going to open up bad. I think KC will have it by a half.
Yeah, they'll intercept him.
That's what I think.
And they say he doesn't get rattled getting sacked, but you hit him enough times, you make him worry a little bit, and that's where you get that errant pass where he thinks, I'll throw it out there, my guy will get it.
It's not even that getting rattled. It's going to be cold. It's noisy. Yeah. It's Kansas City. It's the NFL. It's to go to the Super Bowl. You don't have an offensive line.
Yeah, he's going to crack under pressure.
I think, I wouldn't maybe say crack, but I think they'll get him to make a mistake.
And that's all it takes.
Yeah, they'll show him something, and they're gonna set him up.
Yeah, now, NFC, I don't know how you could say the 49ers aren't just going to win this game. They've already beat them 6 times.
I'm going to say it because I'm a Rams rooter right now.
Okay.
I like Matt Stafford, and Aaron Donald's a Pitt boy, and I used to have Pitt season tickets. In fact, when Quentin was born, I was sitting down there watching Pitt play West Virginia, and LaShawn McCoy was scoring the winning touchdown from 2 yards out in the fourth quarter when I got the phone call that Quentin was born. So,
right on.
So I know where that was.
Right on. Yeah, you can freeze that one in time, huh? That's pretty
right.
cool.
LaShawn McCoy ended up an Eagle, one of the best Eagle backs ever.
Yeah. He was underrated. I don't think they get him the true credit. Get out of the way, TK.
Hey, we just turned into a porn movie. Oh, I didn't just say that. Quentin's hiding his face now.
That's not something you watch in the game, Jared.
Oh my. This interview went downhill fast.
Mm-hmm.
You never work with animals, man.
That's what adds a little, what the heck just happened there?
Yeah.
But no, I actually think the Rams are going to blow them out. I think it's going to be 2 blowouts tomorrow.
No.
The Rams had them blown out, 3 weeks ago? And then decided that they were going to play not to lose. I don't think they'll play not to lose this time. I think they'll play to win.
Yeah, I hope they do. They got you. They've got to come out. I mean, you got to look at it. I think their biggest thing is just they've got that pass rush.
Oh, boy, that is, yes, that's the...
You've got Garoppolo at this point out there beating people. You've got Debo coming through, and they use him really good in that run game. And I think you got to dial that pass rush back a little bit. You got to get one of those edge rushers and tell him, Debo's your guy.
See, I disagree. I'm giving Debo to a safety, and I'm bringing my guys because Jimmy G will give it up.
Oh, yeah. I think he's definitely throwing an interception or two this game for sure.
Even though I believe the Steelers need to grab Jimmy Garoppolo, they'll make the playoffs next year. He would fit the Steelers perfect.
No, he wouldn't.
It's not, he's better than what could possibly be out there. Because we're not going to land like Aaron Rodgers.
Why would you want him?
Or for that matter, there's a lot of talk about DeAndre Hopkins for the Steelers. And I don't know if you want the outside issues and, good quarterback. I don't know. Ben had, for 18 years, Ben really put out some really good receivers.
Yeah.
Were good with him. There was only one that left that team and did anything really substantial, and that was Burris.
Burris Sanders hasn't done bad.
Receiver.
Sanders hasn't done bad since he's been gone.
He hooked up with Denver.
Yeah, and he didn't do bad for San Francisco a couple years ago in the Super Bowl.
Centennial Holmes and Randall L. and people that jump ship, kind of. Yeah.
Mike Wallace, he might flop. Yeah, Mike Wallace didn't come through once he left.
Yeah, and I love that kid.
He was a one-trick pony. He was a one-trick pony.
But I don't know. I think Steelers are. Do you go out? I'd say go back to the past and try and pull a Bill Belichick and the Ravens card. You already got a really good, solid defense. You make it stronger in the offseason, and you work on your offensive line, and you teach either Mason Rudolph or Dwayne Haskins, just don't lose the game. We're going to run with Najee, and we're going to do some little stuff here and there, but all you got to do is just not lose the game.
See, I am not a Rudolph fan. Rudolph hasn't shown me anything.
Well, no, Dwayne beat him out, I really think, just on what I've seen in games. I don't know. I guess the kid was good in college, but I think he's got some, kind of a too big a chip on his shoulder.
He's got off the field issues, yeah.
And Dwayne Haskins came in overrated to begin with.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought that's who you were talking about with a little chip on his shoulder was Haskins.
Yeah, but he came into the Redskins. You get a young quarterback like that, and then our offensive line ain't any better. So, you don't got a lot of time to develop, So I say fix the offensive line, and instead of going and looking for that all-star quarterback, beef up your defense. We'll win a championship that way.
It can't hurt. I mean, right now everybody's going with the flash and dash. And
Yeah.
That'll end. That only lasts so long.
Yep. It's a trend. I mean, you get right down to it. You get a good solid team in the trenches. That's where you win.
Seems to be. But, okay, now, I've been asking other people this. I'm going to ask every sports guest. What do you think of offensive players like running backs being allowed to stiff arm guys in the face? How is that legal?
Because the stiff arm's been like a staple since the Heisman pose. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but so was dropping your head and drilling the quarterback in the back and knocking the football around. Lawrence Taylor made a living. He's in the Hall of Fame, drilling in the back with his head down. Things change.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody likes to get postered and stiff-armed in the game, you know what I mean? But you got to give running back something out there.
I think you got to give defensive guys a chance. They can't do anything. They're not allowed to hit you below the knees. They're not allowed to hit you above the shoulder pads. But you're allowed to punch them in the face and push their face down on the ground by their face mask. And that's just a stiff arm.
Running backs are still probably the least protected. I mean, you look at all the new rules on receivers. Some of these receivers would have never lasted in the 70s because they would have got clothesline going across the middle, and that would have been their career.
Even in the 90s.
Yeah. But quarterbacks, Brady would have never had as long a career as he did if he played during some of those days.
No, guys like Lawrence Taylor would have abused him bad.
Oh, yeah.
Red, white.
Quarterback, he got a chance to. And he was a monster, but they also had different rules,
They did.
Yeah, I watched some of those old games, and you see the tackles that are made. Guys are getting hit in the face and stuff that they would slow down and call a penalty on nowadays.
Yeah. Back during the pandemic, they had on NFL Network, they reran the Eagles-Cowboys NFC Championship from 1981. So I sat and watched it. Boy, I'll tell you what. I did not realize how slow players were back then, how boring games were. They didn't throw the ball more than about 15 times in the game.
Yeah, there was a lot of running.
There was a lot of running.
Yeah.
It was a totally different game.
Well, I mean, running backs were a bigger thing back then.
They were. And they were had Herbert Montgomery.
You really didn't go to the Super Bowl unless you had a good running back.
That's what you had to have.
Yeah. Now it's running back by committee. The quarterback about everything. But the quarterback's always, now you can't even touch, you can't really sneeze on them. You can't hit them low. Depending on the referee, it gets called a late hit or not. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's ridiculous at times.
Brady started his career on the tuck rule. That just kills me. I've never been so upset at a football game in all my life. And to figure out, because I watch it even now, I'll watch that play, and it's like, okay, he's upright. He gets hit, and the ball comes out. That isn't tucking, but that's a fumble. Running back tucks the ball, but if you knock it out, it's a fumble.
I remember where I was for that, too. I was in a bar over in Altoona with my buddies, and we were sitting there buying drinks with some girls and stuff, and we all said, well, looks like Raiders are winning that game. And we got distracted by things other than football, and looked around, and New England was kicking a winning field goal. We didn't even know they changed the call. It was just a fumble in our world.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. They had a big debate about it. I was yelling at the TV, and I was upset. And I'm a Steelers fan, but just seeing the Ravens get hit like that, that was just I could not believe that. It still ticks me off to this day. You know, and I mean, you look back at Brady's early career, they call him the GOAT, but how many times did Adam Vinatieri get in there?
Well,
Game-winning touch kick in the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Montana, those guys, they never left it up to the kicker. Not in the Super Bowl.
Well, and one thing, I can't figure out, like the Eagle fans are all over Jalen Hurts. Oh, he can't throw. But if you look back, when Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, they threw like 12 passes in that game.
Yeah, he
when
did.
Ben Roethlisberger beat Seattle in the Super Bowl, his first one.
Yeah, and
it was Hines Ward that threw the big pass.
His numbers were horrible.
Yeah.
Hines Ward had a better throw, or was it Hines?
No, Randall L. threw it to Hines Ward. That's what it was.
Randall L. had the best pass in that game.
Yeah. I don't think Ben completed, what did he complete? Like 8 passes the whole game.
Yeah, I think it was 7 or 8. And he had just a little bit over 100 yards, but I mean, it was a win. You know?
Yeah. And now, boy, everybody thinks these rookies need to come in and throw for 400 yards every week or they're no good.
I'm telling you, they do, right? But we've got some kids that are that good. That Kansas City Bills game, I laughed. I fucking cried. I laughed. I felt so bad for Josh Allen. I was about crying. That kid had the win in his hands. His coaches decide not to squib kick and take a little bit of time off.
Well, it wasn't even that. They didn't cover anyone.
No, they did that. They went back to the total.
Sideline.
They had 3 timeouts left. You don't have prevent defense at that point.
No, and they covered the sideline. What do you care if they throw to the sideline? You don't care. You got to get on them. They had 3 timeouts.
That's it. I'll tell you what. If Cincinnati is pull off a win, thinking about that game, there's only one way to beat them, and that's to have a spy and take away Kelsey. You take away Kelsey in the run game, I don't think he's beating you. When I say run game, you got to stop Mahomes. He can't have that free, I got nobody open, I'm going to go get the first down myself. Which he does like every game, like 4 times a game.
I really think Cincinnati's chance comes if there just happens to be a fluky fumble early.
No.
And then they can stay close.
Nope.
Quentin says no.
No. It's all Jamar Chase.
Quentin, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Burrow is going to come out strong, complete 1 pass to Jamar Chase, and he's going 68 yards for a touchdown.
Oh, boy. He's being specific.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
Chase is definitely good. I gotta see if Steve Spagnuolo comes through, I guarantee you they have a whole different defense that they come at that kid with tomorrow, and it's gonna. One thing for certain, it'll be to take away Chase. Now, he's still got a couple very good weapons if they manage to take him out of the game.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins.
Yeah, Higgins and Boyd are good, and Mixon's a heck of a running back.
He is. He is a good runner, and he runs hard. And when he comes in, he'll be a big part. They gotta have him going if they're gonna win. They have a chance to win it at all. I don't think this is gonna be. They'll take that deep bomb away, I believe.
If Cincinnati wins, they're going to have to win 45-42.
Yeah.
That's the only way they'll win.
Yeah, I believe you could get into a shootout like that, but I just... Oh, no, they're hyping it up like that. They want people to see that. I just got a feeling. I don't know. again, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm not really going to give Cincy that many props. But I'm a football fan, so I can. The kid's doing something that not a lot of quarterbacks done. He's in the championship game and has a shot at going to the Super Bowl, and it's only his second year.
Yep.
That's incredible.
It really is.
You know, and they threw him to the Wolves last year. That's why he tore his ACL or whatever.
That's the thing I can't believe. He come back from an ACL that quick, and he's doing this well.
And yeah, he definitely ain't afraid to, you know, take 9 hits. You can't be afraid of that knee hit. You know?
Yeah, I don't know if it's not being afraid or not being smart enough to know you shouldn't get hit. So.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's sometimes in the getting away, that's how you get those knee injuries.
That's true too.
So what are your predictions, Quinn?
Who's winning?
Cincinnati. It's going to be a close game there. But Rams are going to win by a blowout.
Okay. Definitely, you know, they should be able to do it. They got every player they need on paper.
That's it, on paper.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and a bunch of them got film that says they're there and they're good, you know. Donald was no joke.
No, but
he needs to do good. I have the Rams defense in fantasy this week.
But what I think will put them over, it's not Odell or anything. Von Miller being there before, winning one, and he seems to be a leader. He seems to be more of a leader of a team. And I think that's why the Rams will get it, just because Miller's there.
I think that is the deciding factor, because he's somebody that he's the type that could really sit back there and you let Floyd come on the one side and you give Von Miller just all out on Debo, because they've been using Debo in the run game really, really good. They sneak him in there.
My feelings on it, I'm going to let Debo do whatever he wants. I'm taking George Kittle away, and I'm pressuring Jimmy G until he throws me the ball.
Yeah, I think if you let Debo do what he wants to do, I think he'll hurt you. Mm-hmm. I really do. I think you got to concentrate on that kid.
Well, here's the thing.
That run game, and Shanahan's genius, and you know when they say, "Oh, if to win you got to get it in this guy's hands." Well, Shanahan's a genius on making sure he comes up with a way to get it in that guy's hands.
And I agree there, but I'm looking. Everybody tries to take Debo away, and they focus on Debo, and that hasn't worked. They still get him the ball in a variety of ways.
Yeah,
I'm going to take everybody else away.
Take Kittle. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's what I said with the Chiefs. I believe if you take Kelsey away and the run, and I'm not worried about the running backs as much as I am Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, because their running backs all are, well, I think they're back now, but most of them are hurt.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in the end, that's who really hurts you.
Yep.
You can't always get they rush so fast nowadays. You're right on some of those games back in the day they were a little slower. I think they play it in a little half speed when they replay those games though.
Is that what it is?
I think so, and we didn't have the cameras that we do today, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, that must be what. And the shoes weighed more.
Well, the whole uniform weighed more.
Yeah, they didn't have the Nike Airs back then. They had Nike cement shoes. And
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they were clompers. And just huge shoulder pads.
They did.
Warren Sapp had huge ones.
They really padded the guys up back then.
Yeah. Kind of a good thing, because I don't know, some of them would have made it out of the game if they didn't.
No, there were some rockers back then. Ronnie Lott and those guys, they'd just crush you.
Yeah, Ronnie Lott was deadly. They made a rule, you know, you can't launch yourself, and that's really due to Lott. He was good at it.
Yep.
He can launch about 3 yards from you, and he's going to hurt you.
Yeah, you didn't throw the ball over the middle in those days.
No. No, but, well, the receiver just isn't going to last long going over the middle back then.
Nope. Right now, it's just like ants running around on an anthill. They just run all over the place.
Yeah, they do. They got no fear.
Nope.
That's where that was one of the best things. I mean, that's what you wanted. You made him fear going over the middle because you hit him hard enough that he either dropped the ball or if he caught it, that he thought the second time he went across the middle, he was looking for you.
That's it. And there was no concussion protocol back then. If you could stand up and walk halfway straight, you were going back in.
Yeah. That's another one that gets me. I'm always yelling at the TV, are you hurt or are you injured? I mean, playoff game, watching LaDainian Tomlinson on the sidelines on an exercise bike, but he can't go in the game and play. I was like, oh, are you kidding me? You know?
Well, Terrell Davis talks about how in that Super Bowl against Green Bay, he got knocked cold in the beginning of it. Come over to the sideline, and Shanahan says to him, hey, get back in there. We got a 3rd and 1.
It's not I can't see. He's all, I don't need you to see.
Yeah.
I just need you out there. that was the way. And coaches can't even do that stuff now today.
Oh, no, that's not acceptable now.
I mean, what they fined poor Pete Carroll here last year or whatever, what, $1 million or more for having an extra practice?
Yeah.
I mean, wow. Can you imagine, like, back in the day, Chuck Noll or any of those coaches back then, Landry, being told, oh, you can't have too many practices.
Yeah, that wouldn't have flew.
Yeah.
It flew somewhere all right, but...
that, I don't know that could fly.
No.
Nowadays, though, they don't even get half practice in pads half the time.
No, they're not allowed. So.
Yeah. So that's...
It's today's game, I guess.
It is. I think you'd have a lot less drops from some of these receivers and stuff, or a lot more, if they knew, dang, I'm going to be running those bleachers.
Uh-huh.
Practice. I know I'm going to be running those for that. Yeah,
yeah, it's different now.
Yeah.
Well, all right. We're going to wrap this up today. And I think we're probably going to have you back on before the Super Bowl to get your Super Bowl prediction.
Awesome. I would be glad to do it.
All right.
Hopefully we can figure out so maybe I can watch you or see you guys.
Well, it's a learning curve for us.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll throw you a curveball next time and you'll be able to see us.
Right on. Okay.
All right, Quentin, you want to sign us out, bud?
Yup. All right, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe to our channel, comment what you want on that whiteboard. Remember, have a good day, and that every day is an opportunity to learn.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Later.